yesterday I made a video and I screwed it all up. So today we are gonna do it again, and I'm gonna start fresh. This is some kind of an organizer box where the compartments are not, they're fully separated, so I can have different colors in there like such. And I guess I'm gonna have to use my spray bottle because I'm too lazy to go get my big water jug, so I just need to add a little bit more. Can't use too much of the spray bottle though because I need to do a lot of spraying. So this is an idea that has been floating around the internet for centuries. Oh, I'm gonna need this anyway, so grab my big bleach jug filled with water. It has been around for centuries, and I've got books by the masses, so I gotta think of ways to use them because I throw them out. A lot of them end up in the dump. And calm your britches before you go, oh, you know, they go to the dump. I have nowhere to put them, and the thrift store won't take them. Most of them. So, and I'm not going to put the burden on them to throw them out. So, I only send them to the dump because they're paper. Okay? If they were made out of frickin' plastic or something, I wouldn't. But they will break down over time. So, I took these cheap watercolor paints that I got like, I don't know, 120 years ago. And I'm going to really saturate the crap out of these little compartments. So I got orange. I've got yellow ochre. I got a whole rainbow here. Okay. And I think I'm going to have to get my little mixer to really mix these up good. Because I was getting paint chunks in my screw up video that I made yesterday. That I'll show you how I screwed up, so that you know. So I got the idea. There was a whole bunch of people doing it a long time, years ago. It was this big thing. Everybody on YouTube was making these videos of these decorated page edges done with food coloring or watercolor like this, or watercolor or acrylic ink. Come on. This thing is like one giant paint booger. There was just so many different ways that people were coloring the edges of the pages, but I'm just going to use these because I've had them for so long that I just can't keep, I got to get rid of them. So we're going to do it like this. But the video I made yesterday, I screwed up because I forgot one very crucial step in the process. And I'm going to show you, well, I kind of forgot more than one, but I'll show you the main crucialness that ceased to come to my mind. Come on now. This is like awful. So I'm just going to see if I can mix this. I'm going to grab my little mixer. Okay, this is my frother. I'll use it in my coffee. No, I'm just kidding. What happened was I had this for a long time, and then I got a bigger frother for free from a company for trying out their shitty coffee. So I was like, oh, cool, I don't need this one anymore. So I brought it down here. I'm not kidding. The day I brought it down, my big one died. Ooh, this is kind of messy. Okay, so now that I'm all prettied, this is going to have to be rinsed. I might have to take it up into the house. All right, I need a rag now. we're beyond the point of just using a little napkin. We need to take out the t-shirt. I'm like covered in it. I'm speckled now. So I'm going to show you what I did first that screwed things up. First thing is, this is a hardcover book I did, and I didn't cut it out from the spine. See, look at some of it looks kind of cool. So we're going to cut this out real quick because it really needs to be out of its cover. I was having issues yesterday with trying to sop up the extra ink that was falling out, you know, from the wetness and stuff. So, cut this out. Look, even my cover's all colorful. Okay, then you got to take off all of the cover jazz, and like this is just glued. I don't think these are real signatures to care about much, but I'm not going to be too worried about doing the far edge. You know, it's gonna spread. So, and then I had this soft covered one that kind of took in some spots, you know, but not really fully. So I'm just gonna rip those off. Hey, look at that. Someone's name and date of birth or something in there. All right. The crucial step I forgot was the spray paint, was the water, okay? You have got to soak these pages down. You have got to wet them. And you have got to keep wetting them as you go. And it's going to get brittle. Things are going to get a little, you might have some that tear. You might have to sacrifice some little chunks of book pages that tear on you, but they have got to be good and saturated. Look at my paint from yesterday is reactivating and going down. So there, maybe my video's all done. Maybe we are all done. This spray bottle, this is a continuous spray bottle from Amazon. I will leave a link because it is pretty cool. And it puts out a really good even mist instead of a regular spray bottle that you spray and it gets a lot right here, but not a lot down here. So I'll link this. My hairdresser, the girls in her salon use them and they hold up pretty well. In a salon, obviously use it a ton and they fall on the floor and break, but she says they hold up better than the other ones, you know, the quick spray ones, I guess is what I would call them. Spray this because I got some more, you know, really. And you want to make sure that your colors are complementing each other nicely, okay? So this is a big book. I was like, this is going to be a good book for wet pages. This is going to be a lot. I don't know what the context is, so I'm sitting here spraying this book and it's all full of, you know, offensive material. It's going to be my luck. This would be cool. I would be interested in trying this with like a dictionary or an encyclopedia, something that has a ton of pages. All right, so let's grab my little tray. And I'm going to kind of follow a little bit what I did yesterday. Yesterday, by the end of it, I was just all willy-nilly. Okay, I was just making a mess, but it was balling up on top because my paper wasn't wet. So now it's soaking right in because my paper is nice and wet. And I watched someone yesterday that talked about doing it with acrylic. And she said that the pages stick together, but I remember doing it with acrylic paint that was really watered down, and I did not have that problem. So you will just have to experiment, you know, with some junky books. I did this to a composition book, and I did this with some old encyclopedias that weren't, you know, the pages weren't thin like the new ones are. So I did do this with encyclopedias, and I still have a handful of those pages. But this is just a book I'm just trying, I just don't, you know, I want to save it. I try and save them. Sometimes I can't. Like, sometimes I have to just face the facts and just say, hey, you don't have enough room to store all this crap. So that's how that goes. Sometimes you have to just face the music and put things in the trash. And as much as I don't like to do that, I have to do it. Sometimes you have to do it. Sometimes we all have to do it. Right, Lil?
Yep. Hello, crafty ladies and gentlemen.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You guys watching a movie?
Nope.
Why?
We're watching the show we like that you hate.
I don't hate it. I just think that some of those shows just get stupid.
That's what we like.
I know.
Is that what you were going to use that for?
Pipettes? Or this container?
Yeah.
No, this was just a happy accident.
A happy accident?
Yeah. No, it wasn't really an accident, but it was really nice to have this to use. And whatever you do underneath this book, there's going to be a mess. Okay? So just know that there's going to be a mess under there. Do it over plastic if your table is nice. My table, I can wash it after pretty good, so I'm not too worried about this. But yeah, if you don't have the option of having a
How did you get these
junk
liquidy?
table,
Were these liquidy before?
I watered them all down. They're watercolors. So,
Can I try?
in a minute.
Do you have other books you're going to do?
Yeah. You want me to get you set up?
Yeah. I want a chair, though.
I don't have a chair. I don't have a chair, except one. This pink is kind of just falling all willy-nilly. It's falling all lily-nilly. See what I did there?
That's cool. Is it even cool when you open the pages?
Yeah, well, that's the point, is it's going to be cool on the page edges. Is your dad still laying down?
I don't feel like opening the door because...
Then he's going to ask you to do something.
Probably.
It's like 475 degrees today, so it's kind of a lazy bum day. All right, I'm going to get you set up, Lo. We're going to go over this again with my soft cover book so that I can get Lillian set up to do her own.
And don't worry, guys, you'll be a part of it. How about this? So, when it's my turn...
Maybe I can zoom out and, No, it's not going to be your turn. I'm going to work on this for a little while, okay?
So you can't set me up right now?
Yeah, you have to take the book. You can come over here.
Okay, can I put this over there so I can sit on it?
I guess so.
The Bible!
All right, I have Lil getting hers ready.
Yes.
And in the interim, I soaked my edges down some more. And then here's your pipette.
Ooh, I get a pipette. I'm so fancy.
Yes, you do get a pipette.
Oh, I get a brand new one too. I'm extra fancy.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to put some blue.
This is hard.
You want me to do it?
I think I got it.
Okay.
I'll just do the dry parts.
Okay.
Obviously, because...
And then you just spray them as you're painting, too, as you drip.
So, like, drip and then after each color, like, spray?
You don't have to do it after each color, but just once in a while.
And then do I have to hold the book? Does it have to be... Do the papers have to be spread out?
They kind of, to get if you want it to go down far.
Well, basically what you're trying to do is get the sides cool.
Mm-hmm.
So like this, this, and this?
Yep.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna...
Blue.
What color should... Oh!
What happened?
The page, it fell. The page is falling off.
Oh, yeah. That'll happen sometimes. See, and if you get over on this far edge, it might get down in that other
Bubbles.
edge enough. I don't know why my fingers are getting shaky doing this, because I'm trying to be careful with it. And it's just hard.
Like this?
Yeah. Oop. Let's give that a second to
Settle in.
soak in a little bit there. Kind of got a little saturated there.
Purple.
Let's see.
Can
if
you
I
pause it?
No. There we go. Scooch you a little bit.
Is this like purple? Looks like blue.
It's purple.
Oh, did you see that was a bubble? But at the bottom of the bubble it had liquid.
I know. I get bubbles too. Alright. This is getting nice and juicy.
Whoa, that's really cool.
I'm going to have to add some more blue in here. And all you need is a pipette. Before I had pipettes, I used children's medicine syringes. So you can use that. You can use a dropper. There are some inks and stuff that come with droppers. Food coloring, it automatically has a measured drop that goes down. So if you use food coloring, you can do it that way.
You can, instead of using paint?
Yeah, you can use food coloring or ink or whatever. But when I bought my pipettes, I had to buy like 500 of them. So if you need some, and if you just want a few, get a hold of me and I will sell you some. I sell them by 5. I sell 5 of them. And I'm not going to lie, like, I've been using the same 2 or 3 pipettes for like 125 years. So 5 is going to last you a long time.
Stop opening. This page is seriously, I'm about to rip it out. But I don't want to because... Is this the book that you ripped up and then, you know? Is this the book? With the signature?
No, that was another one. I ripped up a book that was signed by the author, and the author is dead. And when I looked up the book, it's worth like $100. And I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe I ripped it up. So
Mom?
I better make more than $100 on the things I use it for. It's the books. The books smell funky.
Ugh. I don't need that much. I don't need that much.
Let's see. How are we?
There we go.
Oh, we are so juice. All of the juice. Oh, yeah.
Look at this. It like spreads out and it's like a little bit.
Our pages.
Pop Satan.
Our page edges are getting...
Oh, no. We got one running. Mom, I have a running.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Whatever.
Try and get it really wet in there to push the ink down further. Listen to my book.
That's like so satisfying. You put a microphone to that. Like one of those like focused... Wait, why did you just pink until I was done? I'm not done.
So there is my first book, and I'm going to go hunt down another one.
Can you still videotape though?
Yeah, I'll leave it on.
And I'm going to switch over to your seat so that I can see my juiciness happen.
Go watch you make a mess.
I'm making a mess. Yes, thank you for running down the book and sinking into the pages.
Okay, I'm going to move. Maybe I'm going to move.
Man. I got paint on the table.
Alright, I got to stand this up. So that
the books smell like farts.
I know, the books stink. Because they're old and you get them wet, and then the wet brings out the stank. Alright, hurry up and move over.
Oh, well, I can't because your chair is like... Thank you. Oh, my butt just stuck to the thing.
To the fine.
I do not want to pull the charging cord out from Mom's phone. Hello, lovely people. It's me. Hi, I'm gonna... Boop, 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 boop. No! You look familiar. You must be her brother. Did my book do that? Nope, not yet. It's not juicy enough. Well, whatever. Like that. Oh, I just put it in paint. No. Rubbity. No, these books stink like farts. Wrong color. Hi guys, you're here to watch me make mistakes. Boop. 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 Oh, look at all the paint. These farts stink like books. These books stink. I didn't sign up for it. No, I'm just kidding. I did. Totally. You have to move.
No, I'll stand for a minute.
Ugh, stinks. Here, gotta smell it. Does it smell good? No? Yeah, that's what You want to know something that sounds satisfying? Is if you take a microphone, right? Like one that everything you do, it'll like make a noise. Well, you take that and you put plastic wrap over it, tightly over it, and then you spray using that, and you spray over it, like you go like shh, and it lands on it. It sounds so cool.
I'm gonna go my primary colors this time.
Just those?
Yellow, blue, and red.
Are those the ones I can't like mix?
Those are the ones that they can mix all together and they'll be just fine. They don't make mud together.
They don't?
No.
They just make like a weird color?
No. Yellow and blue make green, and red and blue make purple, and
red and blue make
red and yellow make orange.
This stuff needs some perfume.
This is a computer textbook that I'm doing.
And this is a random book that I'm doing.
Yes, it kind of is just a random book that you're doing.
Oh, we gotta juice up this. Kids in my class think I sound like SpongeBob.
You do kind of sound like SpongeBob. You're Lily Bob. Crazy Pants.
Lily Bob Crazy Pants. Lazy Bob's Crazy Pants. Lily Bob Crazy Pants. Lily Bob Crazy Pants. Lily Bob Crazy Pants. My shoe just went flying off my feet. I'm going backwards here.
This is gonna look nice.
I just flinged the paint in it. Seriously, it hit on my arm. Fudge. Ew, what's this? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna use it. Oh, perfect. No stains available. I was giving myself a tattoo. I'm getting a shower. I should have brought my shampoo and soap. Did I do orange on here yet? I don't think I did. And if I did, well, we're doing it again.
Sucking up some blue.
So I can put it in my shoe. Soak it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah. I can't really see the camera because I'm a stubby little crazy pants. So, yesterday, I found a toad and it ran under Mom's shop, right? And I went and I looked, and guess what I found? A family of toads. I found the big one, which I'm going to assume was the male.
Toad convention under there.
And I bet they're still under there. A medium-sized one, which I'm probably going to guess is the mom, and then a baby. A baby toad. And I was just like, oh my god, a baby toad.
And you spent like 100 years trying to catch it.
Yeah, but it just stayed there and watched me.
They're just like this stupid human.
Ain't gonna get me today.
And he didn't.
The book isn't stinky enough for me. Open. Bam, bam. The book is already wet enough. I'm done. Hey, my book's kind of doing it.
This book is gonna look so awesome.
Well, just remember, these ugly ones are mine. Book farts. But they sound so satisfying. Here. Dry, Satan. Dry. I'm being rough on the book. I'm so sorry.
Book violence.
Sorry, not sorry.
Please look away if you are bothered by book violence.
A nickel's worth of hope. Your hope's about to die. If anyone wants a book that smells like armpits.
I'm gonna do some juicing.
Juicing. I love how we call it juicing.
Here's my latest creation.
Oh. Here's my latest creation. A wet book.
Nobody likes a suffering book.
Except for me. Absorb, buddy. Absorb.
Whoa! The little dude's just so cute.
Oh, they connected! Did you guys see that connection? They connected! They're marrying each other. You may kiss the bride. Oops, you already did. Okay, well, congratulations. No one cared. Happy birthday to you. Nobody. Oh, it's another one absorbing.
I only have.
So
like...
that's how you do it.
No, that's not how you do it. Apparently, you gotta make a mess. You're gonna do it that way.
Squirt.
All right, we have the results from the books we were playing with.
This is Mom's.
Flip through. Do some flipping. So some of it absorbed pretty good, it looks like. But I think it's dependent on the paper. Some of it did okay. Some of it was all right.
This book's heavy. For some reason.
Is that one still wet? That one was the one that was still wet. Took a long time for these to dry. Oh, see, those edges ended up coming out better than I thought.
Ugly. Ugly.
You're ugly.
Oh, thank you. Spray. Did you do this one?
Yeah. Oh, that came out good in some spots. Look at how cool that looks.
I know. Look, Galaxy.
Like, why couldn't we do this again on the same pages if we wanted to? See if it'll go further next time.
Ew.
I have to try.
This one's one of mine.
Do you think you have a nickel's worth of hope in there?
Probably.
Ooh, you got some cool splotchies.
Okay. Wait a second. Wait. I gotta look at something. I thought that was someone jumping.
Yeah, it looks like.
I'm not good at page flippies, so. Oh! I just threw it at myself.
This one came out okay. I really think it depends on the paper type. I think some paper just doesn't absorb it down further. I think it just stays in one spot like.
And I hate when the paper is dried.
Yeah.
It's all crackly. You gotta get all the crackles out.
Yeah. And then what's that one? Just for page remnants?
Page.
Well, that's pretty cool though. We have some stuff to play with. Now I have something to do with all the books that I don't want. Thank you all for coming for the ride. It was a lot of fun.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta for now.